drinking tonight. Hey guys, it's Steve with Orlando Collector Deviants. Tonight we are here with Mr. Carlos Navarro of many different platforms. But most everybody around here will know him from Monsters in the Morning and Midday and everything. How you doing tonight, sir?
Doing well. A little trip down memory lane with the photos.
I try to stalk everybody a little bit when I do their intros.
Nice. Good old middle school and elementary school pictures. You dug deep.
Hey, I try to do my research a little bit.
Nice.
The best thing I do is me and Trish sit there and we always look at everybody's reaction to the pictures as they're going through. And as long as I see you're laughing and you're kind of beating your head, I know I did good. Now, we have you on because you are like a local icon right now. You have been for a while, but I'm just saying now because you've been hitting the con circuit really hard here lately, which you did a few years back when you were on Walking Dead.
Right.
Now, one of my first questions is, how is it now different from when, like, your celebrityism from Walking Dead to now with Hawkeye? Is it the same or different, or?
I would say it's a little bigger. Yeah, I would actually say it's a lot bigger because just where Marvel is at, just my actual part on the show was bigger. And it was more memorable, like the Kingdom, which I loved and was a really cool part of and had some really cool scenes. But we, the Tracksuit Bros were the bad guys, and they were the kind of like the fun-loving bad guys. So there's like this extra kind of love that I got for it and still get for it. And so, yeah, I would say it's a little bit bigger.
Okay. Now, we're once you went into this project, were you expecting it to turn out like it did? Or is this like, did it come bigger than what you expected?
Some parts, yeah, no, this was bigger than I expected overall, for sure. I didn't know how big our parts would be. I always say our because I always think of me and my bros because we were just like this unit on the show. But I think what we were able to do made it even a bigger part. Like Kevin Feige and the execs there, they told us, they were like, you guys really made it bigger than what we even had anticipated. Just seeing it and how they put it all together just makes it that much sweeter.
Now with the success of Hawkeye, of course, is there any other talk? I'm not talking just with Marvel, but have you discussed any other parts in anything big?
Not right now. The game is really, yeah. It's just the game is just waiting for the next good audition, and I've definitely been getting a lot of good ones, and it's just about the next one's the best one,
Now, you're on the radio. You're inspirational there. You've had parts in two different hit shows. Hell, you're even a character in a comic book.
Mm-hmm.
What else is there for you besides like leading man?
World domination, ultimately, at the highest levels. Most of Europe. Parts of South America.
I know you're starting with the land first.
Exactly.
I know you're working on the land.
Yeah. Mayor of the land, of course. Just continue doing cool stuff and make them bigger. That's just been my career. Every single time I've been able to do something different and new and get a little bit more, and then I get a little bit more. And all of it is really not exactly what I thought it would be, but it's exactly perfect for kind of my style. And so I think just the next fun, cool role, I will be the next big thing, and actually have a lot of stuff with my personal development side of just inspirational kind of content and motivation. And I have some really cool stuff coming out with that. But I think the next thing, I would have never been able to guess Tracksuit Mafia. And I always wanted to be a mafia movie. I always wanted to be, do that. And so I think the universe and God is like, oh yeah, you want to be mafia? Boom. You're going to be the tracksuit mafia. You're not even going to see this coming. And then the next thing will be something like that too.
Now, hold on real quick. Matashi says bunk. Hey, Matashi. He's on Twitch right now. And Mike Thompson, who is really very talented artist, says good evening, Deviants. Now, how would I do this? Now that you've got this under your belt, is there anything else in the works maybe for the Tracksuit Mafia? I know you probably can't say, but is there anything else in the works for the Tracksuit Mafia that you can hint at or anything like that?
Not right now. Nothing I can hint at or say per se, bro.
Understandable. And I know I just want to try to phrase it without you saying something you can't say.
It's all good. It's all good. I'm very skilled in going around these things, and luckily I've had to do it a couple times, so it's all good.
Can't imagine why.
Oh yeah. Now, Mike Thompson, are you guys going to be at MegaCon? Are you going to be at MegaCon, Carlos?
I will be at MegaCon as a patron with my daughter, looking at all the Marvel stuff because she's a bigger Marvel fan than I am, and I'm a pretty big Marvel fan. So we're just going to enjoy because, like last year, we're still kind of getting out of COVID. There was masks. There was all. Now it's like, finally we can kind of just enjoy. And she really knows the world. Like she knew Iron Man. She knew a couple of them then, but now she's like, I can't wait. Check out everything there. So it'll be a lot of fun.
Well, if you're there, and you love Marvel, I'm gonna drop one of our sponsors on
all
it.
Right.
Marvelous Merchandise.
Oh,
they
okay.
are all they have is Marvel stuff. I mean,
sweet.
They're actually licensed to sell Marvel and everything. They got everything from like little erasers to huge statues. So
yeah, I like all that stuff. She's a big Wanda, and Iron Man is her favorite. And then you got Wanda, and then you got she's Black Widow fan, so she's deep in it.
Let's see. Mike says there'll be an artist alley at table PR58. Well, we're going to be there as the same thing as patrons, walking around, enjoying, putting out some of our flyers for our next Olo show.
Cool.
So, now what's with everything that's going on right now, what would you say, if there is any, the funnest thing that you get to do now?
The funnest thing that I get to do now?
Yeah.
Like in life or like career or?
Yeah, live career. I mean, with Hawkeye, and like I said, a lot of us knew you way before the Hawkeye.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Especially here. Like I said, you're local. Everybody's watched you pretty much grow up.
Yeah, it's weird.
So has being in Hawkeye kind of opened any other fun stuff that you get to be involved with, like locally or just in the world?
Yeah, it's just opened me up to this whole group of people, a lot of kids that are now fans of mine, that are now following me, that are now like, they just love this character and these characters, and then they kind of follow me for these other reasons. So yeah, it's this kind of Marvel is that next level of, until the day I die, I'll be able to say, yeah, I'm in the MCU. So it is a very cool thing, and very proud of it, I guess.
Now what I'm waiting for, now that you're popular in the MCU, I'm waiting to see if they're going to invite Carlos over to the next Suicide Squad movie.
Suicide Squad? That would be DC.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
Oh! I see what you're saying. Like, I mean, I was thinking Enrique Goes to Suicide. I was like, whoa, I don't know if they're going to take me.
No, I'm just saying.
I was like, you of all people just messed that up. I mean, like, I was surprised, but no, I got what you're saying. I'll take a DC gig. Trust me. I've auditioned for enough of them. And honestly, I don't know. it wouldn't surprise me in the sense of like, why not? I mean, it's pretty crazy that I'm in Walking Dead and Marvel, and it's like, wouldn't make sense if there's a DC thing. Maybe they could find me in it. I think that's the message I have to most people is like, don't count yourself out. Like this, there's no reason. There's no valid reason I should have booked the roles that I have, like with my background, like with where I grew up, who the people around me. I know nobody in the industry. My first language was Spanish. I had people believe in me, and I really loved this industry, and for whatever reason, people believed in me and helped me, and next thing you know, I end up on this Marvel show, and so I never count myself out. I know it's going to be hard, but I would always be like, yeah, DC, yeah, sure, why not?
Well, you've already been with an Image comic. Now you've been with Marvel. Now, you got to finish it off, or at least add on to with DC.
Big City Comics. Don't leave Big City Comics out of that.
I won't leave Big City Comics out, but I'm just talking in the acting part.
You're right. You're right. Until they make Jolly Jane a Hulu series, then we'll be,
Oh yeah, because I could, like I said, I can see with that's Russ's comic.
I know it's Russ's comic.
I can see because a lot of people are going from like James Gunn, going over from Marvel to DC, and I can see you, at least me, how you with your acting. I can see you fitting in with the James Gunn style direction.
Yeah, you know what? Thanks. I appreciate that because I really like his directing style. I mean, he's so unique, right? Like, it's like that's what a great director does. They kind of leave their imprint, whether you like it or you don't. You look at it and be like, "That's James Gunn," And Peacemaker was really good. I always like, even if I'm not like crazy about his films, I appreciate them because they're really unique.
Well, I'm going to tell you, because we were kind of talking about this last week. With James Gunn, I actually started to appreciate John Cena as an actor.
Yeah.
Because everything he was in up to that, I was really like very lukewarm with him. But once he was part of that Suicide Squad, it was like, okay, you found out how to make him act,
Yeah.
But come on.
What?
It was Peacemaker. Really?
Yeah, well, that's the whole series. I mean,
I just no.
She hates the intro to Peacemaker.
Yeah, it's weird.
I play it constantly.
It's annoying.
Now, what is one of your go-to things that you love to watch? You're having a bad day and you're like, I just need to watch this to make me happy. What is Carlos does?
Like I would say like if I got a meal in front of me and I want to eat and watch a show and enjoy it, like probably show wise, like obviously Simpsons probably pretty quick go to. I noticed that. I like that shirt.
I put it on. I was going through. It's like, you know what? Carlos is a big Simpsons person.
Much appreciated. Yeah, that's definitely a go to. And then I tend to watch sports a lot. I love sports, so I if I can watch a game like especially now playoffs, I'll definitely have that on. But movies, Coming to America, that's on. I won't change. Goodfellas, if that's on, I won't change. Bunch of stuff. I try and like on the weekends to watch a classic movie. Something that stood the test of time that I don't fall asleep because I wake up early. So I try to take it in because like that's like my studying too,
Oh yeah. Now Mike Thompson says his is King of the Hill.
That's a good one too. I like that one.
Bob's Burgers.
Yeah, Trisha's a Bob's Burgers fan.
Bob's Burgers is funny.
It is very funny.
We might actually go to the movies and see it when it comes.
Oh, they got a movie coming out?
Yep. And Shrima 6 says Steven Universe, which if she sees the hat, I'm sporting Steven Universe also.
Nice.
Now, is there, because you got young ones, is there stuff that you only reserve its daddy-daughter time watching stuff that only you two watch, and like mom can go do something else, go shopping?
Yeah, we definitely Stranger Things is one we love, and Marvel. Yeah, like my wife definitely has watched the Hawkeye and everything like that. But Marvel's our daughter and nice thing. Hamilton isn't one thing we all love. We watch all together. But yeah, Marvel and Marvel.
Because I know, like my kids growing up, it was always me, them, and anime. So it was
Oh,
always
cool.
something anime. Yeah. Okay. Now I know we don't got you for very much longer. And I forgot to tell everybody that at the beginning. We were lucky that we get Carlos this time because he does have a very busy day tomorrow. I know he has to get up really early and go to Kissimmee.
Yeah.
We don't want to see him get ate
Like
by an
them.
alligator.
Try not to. We'll try not to.
So, just quick up before we go for tonight. You want to let everybody know where they can meet up with you at the next meetup, or where you're going to be at, or meet and greet?
Yeah, just follow me on social media at To The Top Carlos.
Okay. And
I'm going.
Trish will tag that real quick. And I'll tell you guys, join us back next week at 8 o'clock. We're going to have the crew from Shattermere Comics and Publication on here. We'll be talking with them about their publishing company and their comic that they got out. This weekend, there's 2 events going on. There's Spookala up in Ocala, which is Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It's a horror convention. And then where you'll find us is we're going to be at Quarter Throwdown. It's a great charity event here in Orlando, and that's on Saturday from 1 to 4.
I believe so.
And the charity that they're working with this time is Miracle of Love.
Yes.
Okay, so that's where we will be on Saturday. Anything else you'd like to say before we go, Carlos?
Appreciate y'all having me on the show.
Thank you for coming out. Anything you want to say before we go, Trish?
No, just thank you, Carlos. We appreciate it.
Bye, Trish.
Don't run off, and we'll say byes right after the outro.
All right.